Went 3-1 with my free picks on Saturday. Who would have guessed? One was going to be a barn burner that kept you on the edge of your seat depending on which side you had till the closing minutes. Another one was a 35-point favorite that won by 60 as I forecasted. Another we needed double overtime to get the win. And the lone loser was a team that had been 15-2 against the spread over the past couple of years. But hey, I'm not complaining, guys, because yesterday gave you a free winner on Oregon, and I'll tell you what, that Oregon-USC game, I know Alabama and LSU was on at the same time on another network, but I'm telling you, Oregon-USC, that's the type of game I like watching as a fan. High scoring, I mean, it was like a pinball match, guys scoring every minute. Sometimes it was scoring every 30 seconds. I mean, it was either giving you a heart attack or giving you agita, depending on whether you were on the favorite or the underdog in that game, but I loved that game last night. So Oregon was a free winner. How about the West Virginia TCU contest? Gave you the over, and that one didn't look like it was going to happen until TCU and West Virginia go into overtime, miss their field goals, and then go into double overtime. TCU comes back, gets the cover, one play after West Virginia takes the lead in overtime, thinking everybody would get the Mountaineers cover. TCU comes back, scores on one play on their second drive in overtime, and then Gary Patterson goes for the 2-point conversion to win the game outright on the road. Great call by Patterson, showing some balls there for the Horned Frogs. Can you say Horned Frogs have balls? I'm not too sure about that. And then, of course, the other free pick winner was Northern Illinois, who I've ridden all season long. God, I love the MAC. Yeah, right. Told you they'd win by probably 60 over UMass, and that's exactly what happened, as they easily covered the 35-point number. The lone loser was Louisiana Tech, a 30.5-point favorite over Texas San Antonio, and believe me, Louisiana Tech tried to extend the lead late in the contest, and it looked like they were on the way to getting the cover, but they could not get it done. But hey, 3-1 with the free picks yesterday. Then I hit my 15-dime best bet with Kansas State. There was another game that nearly gave me a heart attack. I mean, I'm watching the games. I'm flipping back and forth between Alabama, LSU, Oregon, USC, Kansas State, Oklahoma State. I'm driving my poor TV remote control crazy last night. It wants to go and retire me after the abuse I gave it last night. Suddenly, I come back in the third quarter, and I'm going, hey, there's Colin Klein. But he's on the sideline, and the offense is on the field. What the hell's going on? Standing there with the helmet on his side, never comes back into the game. And I'm thinking, are you kidding me? Then suddenly I see Oklahoma State driving down the field with a backup quarterback who looks like the second coming of Joe Montana and Johnny Unitas combined. He's driving them right down the field, and I'm thinking, these SOBs are going to get the backdoor cover. I'm having flashbacks to the Bears-Lions game 2 Mondays ago, okay? And I'm thinking, when am I ever going to get a break? And then suddenly, a defender for Kansas State comes up with his third interception of the game, and we hold on for the cover, and suddenly the breaks go my way for once, and it's damn right well about time. And, of course, hit Miami of Florida as a free pick on Virginia Tech outright on Thursday night. So, hey, I'll take 5-1 in college football, free and best bets combined, any time of the week, any time of the year. I've got 3 more free plays coming your way in just a moment. Going to break down the Bears and the Titans. If you thought I was going to bet on the Bears for a third straight week, no. I may be masochistic at times, but, I think that verges on the level of being narcissistic. I mean, that's just ridiculous, being a glutton for punishment in that regard. Also going to break down the Texans-Bills game and take a look at the Colts-Dolphins as well. I think the wrong side is favored in that game, plus a money-saving discount coupon code. That'll save you $19 off a single purchase today. All that and more coming up in just a moment. But remember, guys, fantasy football, you've got just hours left to enter this week's free contest here at the site. Yes, it is free to enter. And if you entered last week, the last 7 weeks, enter again today. What the hell? It's free to enter. $500 total prize package available. Top 20 finish in the money. First place is worth $125. Second place is worth $75. Third place is worth $50. You'll see the complete payout package when you enter. Last weekend, we had the closest contest ever in the 2 years that we've run this contest in conjunction with DraftStreet.com. 6/100ths of a point separated first and second place. Another 1.5 points separated first and third place. And then there was only a 1.3 point difference between third and fourth place. That's how close a contest it was. Again, it's free to enter. $500 in total prize money available. Top 20 finish in the money. First place gets $125. And remember, it all gets paid off Tuesday after the results of the Monday night game between the Saints and the Eagles. You don't wait till the end of the season. It's instant gratification. It's like betting, and it's legal, too. That's what I love about it, so check it out, the free contest right here. Hey, guys, got to talk about a couple of guys that are really all in it balls to the wall today. First up is going to be Trace Adams. Normally, 1,000-star play, like his winner with Washington, outright as the road dog against California on Friday night, is his top-rated play. And then on Thursdays in college football, as you know, he has just been incredible going over the past 5.5 years with those 1,500-star lead pipe lock releases. Had another one with Miami of Florida outright over Virginia Tech this past Thursday. Well, I think those 1,500-star lead pipe locks on Thursday nights alone are like 44 and 24 since 2007. But today, he's got the biggest play ever in his NFL career. Ever in his NFL career. Triple your wager, 3,000-star game of the year, and it's your Sunday night game between the Falcons and the Cowboys. Now, Trace is based in Atlanta, so I'm not surprised he chose this particular matchup to unload with such a big play today. Triple your wager play. He's had a few 2,000-star plays in the past in different sports. Never has had a 3,000-star release. And again, it's 3 times bigger than the Washington winner on Friday night. It's twice as big as his 1,500-star winner on Miami of Florida on Thursday night. Biggest release ever in his career. Triple your wager, 3,000-star play. Scott Delaney also going big, big, big. You know, Scott, in all sports combined over the past 2 years with 100 dime releases, is on a 21-12 run. Now, that's a 2-year record, okay? Today, he's upping the ante. First ever 150 dime play he's ever had in the NFL. In fact, I think it's the first ever 150 dime play he's had, period, in any sport ever. And he is one of the original handicappers at this site. So we're talking almost 10 years back. So first ever 150 dime play of his career at any single sport. It goes on the late card. It's a 4:05 Eastern time start on Tampa Bay and Oakland. Now listen, this betting week alone, he's already won 4 out of 5 days this betting week, right? And a $10 bettor has won $1,885 just this betting week alone. He's putting it all on the line on this one play. And to give you a little perspective, it's 3 times bigger than his 50-dime winner yesterday on Oklahoma over Iowa State. It's 2.5 times bigger than his 60-dime winner on Ohio on Thursday night over Eastern Michigan. So again, this is a monster play from Scott Delaney. Speaking of big plays, congratulations going out to Craig Davis, who yesterday cashed in with his 100-dime teaser winner with Alabama LSU under. Whew, man, I thought that one was going to go overtime forever and go high scoring, but he managed to sneak in under the total, and he teased that with Southern Cal plus this 15 points, which shows you why that Trojans last score was so important in that game. Today, Craig Davis has his 50-dime winner, number 25 of 36. And it's on the Pittsburgh New York Giants game. 50-dime winner, number 25 of 36, just as strong as his 50-dime winner last Sunday when he had New Orleans and Denver under the posted price. Remember, as fantasy football's former president, Craig Davis, this is what he excels in, football, college and pro. And it's been that way since he joined the site over 4.5 years ago. NFL $10 bettors have won $3,660 dating back to last season. And this is a guy who has reeled off 4 straight Super Bowl winners as well. Finally, another hot handicapper in the NFL is Anthony Red. Now, yes, he lost in college football yesterday, but listen, in the NFL, he's going for NFL winner number 9 out of 11 today. It's a 30-dime play. 30-dime winner, number 6 out of 8. 5-1-1 in the NFL the past 3 Sundays, and that's from Anthony Red. Chris Jordan, who dating back to 2007 has won $1 bettors in the NFL over $14,700. Today has 600-star winner number 2 in a row, or 500-star winner number 2 in a row. He gave you a 500-star winner last Sunday on the Giants, getting the job done against the Cowboys. Now, you know, guys, I always tell you the good, so I have to quickly tell you the bad. Yesterday, there was a couple of guys that had big plays that did not win, however. One of them was Bob Valentino. He had a 100-dime play on Boise State. I mean, Christ almighty, they were a 16-point favorite at home, and they lost outright for their second loss of the season. Talk about a lousy play by Bob. The other guy was Chuck O'Brien, who lost his 100-dime play on North Texas yesterday. So again, you know, if I tell you the good, I got to tell you the bad. Listen, your money-saving discount coupon code, let's get to it, guys. It is going to be today to get you $19 off a single purchase, and that coupon code today is simply Sunday 19. Sunday 19, S-U-N-D-A-Y, and the number 19. Sunday 19 will save you $19 off a single purchase today. So simply enter that when prompted, and that will save you $19 off a single purchase. Enter that when prompted in the shopping cart. No space between the words Sunday and the number 19 when you enter in your shopping cart. Okay, let's get to your first free pick. I'm going to go, and by the way, if you haven't noticed, there's a problem today with the video and the audio being synced up. I can't help it. Miami is a 2.5 point favorite at Indianapolis. I don't care if it's Matt Moore or Ryan Tannehill starting in this contest. I like the Colts here. I mean, this Colts team is 3-1 against the spread at home this season. Pulled off the comeback win against the Green Bay Packers. I know Miami is coming off a huge 30-9 win at the Jets in a division game, but I think that's all the more impetus to go ahead and take them in this spot where it might be a letdown game as well. The offense only had 236 yards last week at New York. They really benefited from the Jets' turnovers in that contest. The Colts, meanwhile, coming off a 19-13 win in overtime at Tennessee. Offense 454 yards in that game. But what I really liked in the game is the fact that the Colts' ground game, which really has been unproductive the past couple of years, has really gotten going here lately with Vic Ballard and Donald Brown. I mean, they combined for 171 yards rushing last week. They run the ball. It makes Andrew Luck all the more effective, as you know, especially in play action. So I'm going to go with the Colts in this game. The Dolphins have lost 9 consecutive games straight up in the game after playing the Jets, and they're a road favorite. So if history does today repeat itself, I think that's why you have to go with Miami in this particular spot, and they're 2-7 during those 9 losses versus the spread as well. Your next free play, you've got the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills both coming off byes. The Houston Texans, of course, prior to their bye, destroyed the Baltimore Ravens at home. Of course, the week prior, they got upset by the Green Bay Packers, and the week before that, they looked lousy and lethargic in that Monday night road win, but failure to cover against the Jets in New York. But you have to take them here. Here's the interesting thing about the Texans at home. In the last 10 games they have won straight up at home, they've won those games by an average of 18 points. They've covered those games by an average of 11 points. Well, they're laying 10.5 today. But once again, I think they can absolutely blow out the Buffalo Bills. Think of how the Bills struggled at San Francisco, okay? San Francisco threw for 300 yards plus. They ran for 300 yards plus. That was with Alex Smith and Frank Gore and Kendall Hunter, right? Kendall Hunter? Yes. Now you've got a Bills rushing defense, which is dead last in the league. 176 plus yards per game. 6 yards per carry they're giving up. 6 yards per carry. I mean, that is dreadful. And you've got a Texas ground game led by Arian Foster and Ben Tate. That's ranked 6th in the league. You've got Matt Shaw looking to hook up with Andre Johnson anytime he wants to against this Buffalo defense. So they have covered 5 consecutive games, they being the Texans at home as a chalk of 9 points or more. They're coming off the bye. The Bills have lost by 20 or more points in 7 of their last 15 games. And remember, against the Patriots and 49ers, 2 blowout losses by Buffalo, they allowed 1,201 total yards in those games, 96 points. Good reason to go against them in this spot. Your final free pick today, I am going to be a glutton for punishment and take the Chicago Bears for a 3rd straight week. But I'm not betting on the damn Bears because after they screwed me with losing in the backdoor cover on Monday night against the Lions and then barely coming back to rally from a 12-point fourth quarter deficit against Carolina last week at home to win on a field goal when its time expired, I'm not going to put my own money on them. But listen, you're getting value here today as they're only a 3.5, some places a 4-point favorite against Tennessee. If they had done as expected and dominated Carolina last week at home, no doubt that they would be laying 6 points in this game against a Tennessee squad that lost in overtime to the Colts last week. And think about it. The Colts last week ran for 171 yards. If I'm the Bears and Lovie Smith, I am calling Matt Forte's number and Michael Bush's number a hell of a lot today against this Civ-like Tennessee defense. Again, Titans have upset the Steelers at home. They beat the Lions in overtime at home. They're on a 7-3 ATS run as a home dog, but that's the wonderful thing about streaks and trends. You find one supporting one side, I can give you one supporting the other, and here it is. The Bears with Lovie Smith 6-1-1 against the spread, their last 8 as a road favorite. I say go ahead and take them in this one as they improve to 7-1 straight up in the season. More importantly, pick up the cover. Good luck, everybody, and I'll catch you again on Monday when we do this all over again.